Hello and welcome. Did you also suddenly realize there are several thousands in penalties against your name and your car by the Delhi Traffic Police? Well, you are not the only one. In fact, Delhi Police is on an e-challan drive. Less interacting and negotiating with traffic cops and more camera challans, instant challans, that is the strategy forward. In fact, not very long ago, nearly 50,000, listen to that again, nearly 50,000 camera-based traffic challans took place in just one day by the Delhi Traffic Police. What are these new rules and violations? What is the fine? Can a cop compound your driving license? Can he compound your car? Can you challenge these challans, or is it mandatory to pay them online? How to pay them online? Lots of these questions have come to us over the past few days, and today on FII, I will be taking you through all of them. First up, as always, some information that will be vital for you. The FI team has picked out all the violations that you could be fined for on the roads of Delhi. And let's quickly have that on the graphic up for you as well. It's a long list, and there are, guess how many? 92 reasons you can be fined for on the streets of the capital. Some of these draw fines up to 25,000. Some can lead to immediate compounding of the vehicle as well. In order that can be let off, and there are others also where you can be let off with just a single warning. Now, the key to know and avoid these challans is actually understand what are these violations, and I will be attaching that entire list of 92 reasons why on our social media platforms as well, so you can go through them in detail and understand what are these new violations that you have to avoid. They'll be up on my Instagram, Twitter and Facebook very soon, so you can study in detail. But now, the fundamental question, why are you suddenly receiving these numerous challans? So let's tell you what happened in the background. So earlier this year, in about September, the government introduced the new Motor Vehicles Act. Now, according to the new act, heavy fines will be imposed on those breaking the rules. The new rules have been introduced as a deterrent to traffic violations. Now, it can potentially save lakhs of lives lost on the road every year due to road accidents, and Indian roads are also now getting equipped with cameras to detect traffic rule violations as well. So you see a lot of those cameras that are posted on top of the red lights. Well, it's not just the speedometers. Most of them now are functional, 24/7 working cameras which are clicking you every time you do a violation. All has like IR and all of that in it. Now, once a violation is detected, an e-challan is generated, and you have to then visit the Delhi Police's website to either contest it or then pay that challan. Now, it is not as simple as it sounds that you quickly go and you pay and you're off it, but it has been a nightmare for several people. In fact, several of these FII viewers wrote to me about their grievances, and they actually join us on the program as well. Let me introduce you to some of them. We have Divit Savarkar joining us. He is a viewer of FII, wrote to me about the problems he was facing with his challans. We have Kashif. He is an IT professional and also somebody who has been looking into these challans, trying to wonder what's happening. Chandan Goswami as well. And then on the program, we also have Manish Kumar Agarwal, Joint CP Traffic for Delhi Police. Good to have you with us at the moment. Let me begin with the Joint CP Traffic first up. Manisha, I have to start by congratulating Delhi Police and saying what a good job done in trying to enforce. This is for the first time when I think one thing all Delhiites can agree upon at the moment is that the intention behind these new rules is quite sane. It is something that was much required in Delhi. So there is no maneuvering around that happens with cops anymore. There are no leakages in the system. There is no Delhi Bhaigiri, as it is called, and you know, aap jante nahi mera baap kaun hai type of attitude happening on the roads anymore, because no negotiation happening with the cops, right? You are clicked, the challan is sent, you either contest it with a video evidence or you pay it. Tell me, how is it going for the department at the moment, and what have been the key learnings so far?
Sonal, as you mentioned, that traffic police decided that since the enormity of the violation is too high, even the Supreme Court said that the violation charges should be more. We have right now around 100 cameras all over the Delhi, which checks for the high speed or over speeding as we see it. And we have around 25 junctions where we monitor for red light violation or the parking lane violation. The idea is that since there was an interface between the chalaning agency and the violator, there would be a lot of bad blood or a lot of discussions and argument which will go. In this case, while I will be very keen to listen to the audience on your show who have grievances as to where they found difficulty in paying and all, but out here when the camera is capturing the image or is generating a challan or a notice as we say it, it is also capturing a small video or photographic evidence.
Right.
So when a person comes complaining that he has been wrongly challaned, we have a photographic or a videographic evidence to show it to him. Secondly, yes, of course, the number is sheer too large, and we are trying to process them as fast as possible. We do receive complaints from the people who contest that their notices are wrong. They are generally on 3 fronts or 4 fronts. One is that people will say that somebody else has falsified their vehicle number plate, and it was not his vehicle and somebody else's vehicle. For which we have a system that how to try to identify whether it was a falsified number plate or not. Then people would say that probably let's say he was not on the spot and it could have, or the vehicle was stolen, etc. So other than these 2 or few others,
but I think
yeah.
Manish sir, what's important to understand here is how does one contest it? Currently, people are saying, oh, I've been challaned, I received a notice, I either pay it or reply in court. Is there a way where if there is a genuine problem with the system or like the problems that you mentioned for those following reasons, how can one contest these challans? Could you take our viewers through that, please?
The SMS which is generated to them, it mentions the website link, it mentions the numbers. Once you go to the website, there are various modes by which you can approach the police. And in case, I do understand that there may be a delay when you try to dial the helpline or something else. The person can walk down to the headquarter office in Todapur.
Right. I seem to have lost that line with him just a bit. As we fix that up, let me bring in some viewers at this point. Chandan Goswami, you've been writing to me and you said that you faced quite a bit of a challenge trying to clear your challans. Take us through what happened.
Yeah, hi Sonal. I would like to clarify that I was none of the petitioner. I did not face any kind of challans. I represented few people who faced challans before the Delhi High Court.
Okay.
To give you a little bit perspective on that, I'll share an anecdote with you. Between 25th of March to 26th of April, there were over 4.5 lakh challans issued by the Delhi Traffic Police, amounting to more than 90 crores, something like that. And you see the manner in which these challans were issued, that manner was what we challenged before the Delhi High Court.
Okay.
See,
can you explain by example?
I'll do that, Sonal. Now take an example of a healthcare worker. That healthcare worker working in a local Aam Aadmi Mohalla clinic was challaned for rupees 25,000. Then there is a doctor who is in the super casualty department, and he was challaned for rupees 16,000. Then there is a CAPF police personnel who was challaned 18 times for around 36,000 rupees. That is almost entire of his salary. Then there is a local ration distributor who was earlier SDMC teacher. He was challaned for around 40,000 rupees, which is almost his entire salary. And mind you, all these challans were issued during the lockdown. And when we approached the Delhi police, the challenge over there was not that these challans have been issued. No. We say that, okay, we have committed an error and we are going to pay the fine. But you see the manner in which these challans have been issued. At the end of the month, when there is a complete lockdown and it's an unprecedented move, the country has never witnessed anything like that. The pandemic has adversely affected everyone's income. At the end of the month, the Delhi traffic police has been bombarding everybody with tens and
I
hundreds
don't
and
think,
thousands of
Chandan,
challans.
there's a question behind the intention at all, but you're saying at times there is an error, and how does one approach that? Let me take that to Manish Agarwal. We did discuss earlier, Manish sir, about the contest. In a way, if I want to contest the fact that, listen, this did not happen, if I want to send it for a review, is there a way one can do that?
See, if I heard Chandan properly, he has not said that these challans were wrongly issued. What he has mentioned about is the volume of challan and the volume of money.
Right.
Now, I really do not know how I can answer his question because if there is a law of land which says that you are supposed to drive vehicle in a particular
I understand
speed.
that. We're not going to get into case specifics here.
so
For
the
that,
point
there is a redressal system and a helpline number.
Yes,
On
yes.
FYI, we are trying to give out information to our viewers. So say if I am on the road today and I face a Jalan and I feel, well, this is uncalled for, is there a way I can contest that with the Delhi police?
See, if I was to tell you statistically, we receive approximately 200 to 300, applications from the persons whom we have issued notices, contesting on these 2-3 grounds which I mentioned, and even on the grounds that my speed was less or so, and we reply to them with the photographic evidence, and wherever they say that their vehicle was stolen or their vehicle was somebody else is using their false number plate, etc. These are the only 2-3 instances wherein we then take off the challans from the system, because then we mentioned that there is a complete group of people at the back end who check this and then they invalidate those notices and give the benefit of doubt to the citizen. But it has to be a valid benefit of doubt, and it has to be a vehicle stolen or vehicle number plate wrongly used. If it is a over speeding and if it is a red light jumping, there is hardly any discretion with the police, and these challans are either paid at the police level, because in the case of compounding offences, or else they are pushed to the court where it is non-compoundable.
To me on Twitter, Manisha, that I want you to take up. It says there are certain cases in which police is not just clicking pictures. Policemen are actually clicking pictures on their phone and challaning. And at times, if one has to contest that, the sections mentioned are very different. This gentleman does not want to be named, but says that I was just standing by the road, but they clicked my picture and said I refuse to show my driving license. Is it mandatory, and under what section can the police actually ask me for my driving license?
I may not be able to quote you the exact section, but MV Act is very clear that when you are driving on the road, you need to have a valid driving license, and it's within the law. I don't know how this gentleman is contesting that he can drive a vehicle with.
No, I don't think he's saying that. He's saying that is it okay for the Delhi police, and under what circumstance and under what sections can the Delhi police actually take away your driving license? That's the key question. Are they entitled to keep away your driving license?
We drive over all the powers from the Motor Vehicle Act and subsequent motor vehicle rules. So obviously what traffic person on the spot is doing is legal. There is nothing illegal in that. In fact, I must mention for the benefit of the viewers that these static cameras which are there at the 100 positions for the overspeeding and 24 junctions or 25 junctions for the red light jumping, other than that also we have encouraged the traffic police to do challan and generate the photographic evidences. So what we call in our acronym is VOCA, that is Violation on Camera Application. So it's a app which has been provided to the traffic constables on the road. They note a violation. Suppose somebody has parked his vehicle wrongfully at a place where he's not supposed to park. The traffic police will click a photo along with the number plate and issue a notice. And that notice would be received by the person concerned. And then again, if he contests, we are very happy to check it at the back end if his point of contention is correct or not.
All right, that's good to know. Let me also bring in Kasif at this point. Kasif, what happened to you? Tell us.
Yeah, hi Sonal. First of all, thank you for bringing this topic, and we were also I was also amazed what is happening, and What happened with me, like we were on a motorcycle and we have been fined and given ticket of 1500. It was one was 194D of not wearing the helmet, and other one was disobedience of direction lawful given by the authority. So the people I've been speaking with, they come from all different marginal, like weak section of society, and they've been labeled and fined with 2000, 3000, and their earning is not that much. My concern was like the aggression which we are seeing here for issuing the challan. We in this kind of a situation where we have this distressful economic situation, people not able to earn, it's kind of a heavy. And
but
there
I'm
has
not
to be
sure, Kashif, if the Delhi police can answer that question. That's for the government to decide what act comes into place. I don't think Delhi police can decide that at all. But I think India, as if I can speak from what I've been hearing from the government so far on the Motor Vehicles Act, it is very simply put. They are saying that we have to move towards a more refined society, especially driving when it comes to those. India has the most rash driving rules. The amount of people and lives we lose on the roads is the most in the world at this point. And if that has to stop, there has to be very strict measures in place. And this is the first of that. I've been told by government sources that many more are going to be applied now to ensure that driving on the streets of Delhi is much more safer. In fact, not just Delhi, but across the highways, etc., is much more safer. I have time to quickly take a question from Divit Savarkar as well. Divit, you're an architect. Tell us what happened with you and how much was your ticket that you had to pay for?
Hi, it didn't personally happen to me. It happened to somebody that I know of. So basically what happened to them was they were initially stopped for jumping a signal or something very small. They couldn't pay the fine. So the police took the license and asked them to collect it the next day when they paid the fine. So when this person approached the police the next day, he was, charged for drunken driving. I mean, he was accused of drunken driving and not behaving with the police, many other things, and he was fined for 3-4 things. So what I'd like to say is the issue is not just these small things, small fines you can pay and get away with it, but a lot of these other serious things lead to just, confrontations with cops.
Manish, do you want to take
I think that's a more serious thing that we need to look into.
See, if the cops next day mentions that he is charged for the drunken driving, the cop can certainly be taken for the task, because if the driver was drunk, then there is a mandatory alcometer test which needs to be done. Because of the pandemic, we avoid alcometer test these days. And so far also we are not going for alcometer test because we don't want the pandemic to spread more because of use of alcometer. So in case somebody has been harassed by the police because he was not drunk, and the next day somebody says that he was drunk, please do complain. Please do see me or see the DCP of the area, and we will be very happy to go through that entire process. This is first grievance wherein I feel as a police officer we can intervene. As regards the volume of the challan money, you have already answered, Sonal, that it's a law of the land. Just because a person has no capacity to pay, I am not in a position to answer as to if the challan has been done.
I understand that. Divit, quick rebuttal, then I have to go
I will
back.
be very happy to receive it in my office or in...
That's good to hear. That's very, very good to hear. Divit, quick rebuttal.
Everybody of being that certain way, it's a very small number of people who are like that, but it's become common practice now, and you hear a lot of these stories, and it's very scary for a common citizen.
Okay, but like Manish said, there is a grievance redressal system. There is a helpline number. I'll be flashing all those details in a short while from now, that you can address them, you can write to them. I think the key here is to be an aware citizen, to know what these violations are and then not commit them. I think that's where it all stands. I see Kasif's hands going up. Very quick word from you, Kasif.
Yeah, so exactly. This should be like the way the violation has to be told to the people. See, Rome wasn't built in a day, so there has to be linear progression. People here don't know how to use, and they have been offered a challan. So I think there
okay, so that's a valid question. Manish, do you think there can be more that needs to be done from Delhi police to just make people aware of the new rules that have come into place?
we do a lot of public awareness exercises. The point is well taken. If there are gaps, we'll like to do it much more. The pandemic has hit both sides equally, the enforcers as well as the citizens. So maybe as much as we try to reach out to the people and giving them information, probably there may be a gap. We certainly will go through it and then see that how more publicity can be done.
And do you think traffic police, the Twitter handle, is also a good way to reach out to Delhi police in case there is a grievance that one wants to be addressed?
Yes, we receive a lot of complaints on the Twitter handle. We even receive it through our Commissioner of Police also when somebody tags it to the Commissioner of Police. We try to provide a solution and the answer to the problem which is
And is
raised.
it time bound? Is there a period in which people can expect a reply?
Generally, we try to do it as soon as we can do. I think if I am correct, because my DCP is telling me, we try to respond to it within, less than a day, but within few hours, in fact. But I won't be able to tell you specifically as to what is our response time in terms of hours or in terms of minutes. But there are some problems which can be immediately responded to. There are some problems which need long term. So we try to respond back as soon as we can.
All right. I think everybody on the panel should agree to the fact that Manish Agarwal, Joint CP Traffic, was sport enough to come on the program, take all your questions, answer them as to the best of his capacity, also give you some solutions. So a couple of things just as I end the program for you to remember. There is a helpline number that you can log on to. There is a Twitter handle that you can write to on Delhi Police to ensure that your grievance is held. And the key, the bottom line to all of this is the fact that ensure that you know what these violations are that have come into place because of the new Motor Vehicles Act. The aware citizen will be the one who will only keep away from all these challans. You will find the entire list on our Twitter handle very soon. There will be a YouTube segment coming up as well where we will be giving you all the details along with how to actually pay them online. For the moment, all of you, thank you so much for joining us. This is FII. I'm Sonal Mehrotra Kapoor. See you soon.